Paul McLendon. This is George Myers, and we're at the Faith-Based and Community Resource Center of Volunteers of America. Volunteers of America is a faith-based organization that's been around since 1896. We've been there for most of that time, but not all of it. But Volunteers of America is an organization that has always worked with the faith community to seek to undergird them and strengthen them as they minister to people. And Brother John and all of you there at the Dream Center have certainly fulfilled that ministry of caring for people, and you have fulfilled the gospel. And we're thankful for that, and we're thankful for having an opportunity to partner with you in a very small way. And I appreciate too, Brother John, how much you have given of yourself and how tirelessly you've worked and how you have sought to gain information and anything and everything that you can to make sure that God's work there at the Dream Center continues. Again, thank you for all that y'all are doing under God's leadership. And I look forward to seeing great things ahead as God continues
John,
to bless you.
I remember when you came to see Wallace Davis several years ago and spilled out your heart and laid that dream out there. Wallace called me in. This was before we established our Faith-Based and Community Resource Center. It was in the thinking stages at that time. He said, I got a guy coming over here that needs to talk to me, and I want you to come in there. He's a preacher. And he said, I want another preacher in there. So I went in there and sat down, and John just spelled out his dream, laid it out there, and he talked about where he wanted to go and what he wanted to do. And I remember thinking to myself, this guy is either crazy or God's right in the big middle of him wanting to do something. And when he left, Wallace and I looked at each other, and we both kind of said the same thing over again. This guy's either a lunatic or he's on to something, and God is leading him to do something that certainly needs to be done, but my soul and body, you just don't run up on many people willing to do it, you know, or that has that kind of vision and dream. So some time passed. This office was established. We acquired some capital from the Capital Compassion Fund through HHS, and were able to start offering some startup monies and some grants. And I don't know if we contacted John or he came back and contacted us, but we knew it was a fit immediately because of what the dream was, and it was just a fit for getting out there and meeting that critical need. Got to see so much of that dream come true, and I know the dream's not complete. I know it's still continuing, and we're excited about what we see, and we want to see that dream come completely true. And I know that that's going to happen, because obviously the man was not crazy. Well, you know, not entirely, but just crazy enough to let God be in control and do what only God can do through people like John and those who work with him, his family and his friends and his supporters. And in some small way, we're just really happy that we can say we know this guy. Yeah, we had a little bit of part in that. God bless you, John, and those who continue to work with you.